coming to you live from UPSA and specifically the Ohene Konedu Auditorium. Listen, today is going to be an amazing one. I am super excited and I'm sure that you are too. Now, in September this year, we embarked on a very ambitious adventure to tour all 16 regions of Ghana. Now, to meet, interact, and connect with over 500,000 young people who have signed up for the Ghana Growth Program. Now, after touring all, we're here at UPSA to crown it all off with the grand finale. But before the program begins, of course, my name is Noella and I am stationed here to give you just a little bit of a teaser into what the main show is going to be looking like. And so I will be bringing you highlights. Speaking with some people that make the dream work here at the foundation, generally, just finding out what the atmosphere is feeling like. So I'll be speaking to some of the people that are here to witness what the grand finale is going to look like and all of those. But if you're watching us, you're definitely watching us live on the Ghana Goes Facebook page, Springboard channel on YouTube, Albert Okran and Comfort Okran Facebook pages, and you are most welcome. But of course, we can't do this alone. We need a whole village to put things together. And so the Springboard Road Show is brought to you by the Springboard Road Show Foundation with support from the MasterCard Foundation, Absa Bank Limited, Graphic Communications Limited, and Multimedia Group Limited. Now, we're not just here to give you the talking and the conversations. Also, we have some very interesting exhibitors. Over 40 exhibitors are going to be here today. They're going to be showcasing so many amazing products. And so we have products from clothes through to bags to soap making, people that have actually made some soap for themselves. And so it's going to be a very exciting time here at UPSA. But if you're not here yet, it's not too late. Please do make your way to the UPSA auditorium because we have a lot of things planned and lined up for you today. Now, for those of you who are wondering what exactly the Springboard Roadshow Foundation has been all about, now it has been the forefront of the youth empowerment for the last 70 years. They have been going on and on and on, and they've been doing amazing stuff. So this was founded by Albert and Comfortocron, who are both passionate about youth development, and they have dedicated themselves to empowering young people through skills development, through mentorship, through career-focused opportunities, and this is particular part of that. And so it's going to be exciting. I am excited. Fingers crossed. I can't wait to see the lineup of activities that we have for today. But like I said, I'm going to be interacting with some of the people from here. Those were here already and they're going to be inside pretty shortly. And I'm honored to have my first guest join me. Please do come. Come on. Now, she is Edna Vosa and she likes to call herself Edna the soap maker, right? So that is your microphone. Please take that. Yes, you can turn that on. Let me just make sure that it's on for you. So, Edna, the soap maker, is joining me here, and she's actually an award winner from last year's Young Innovators Award. And how are you doing?
I'm good.
You excited?
Sure.
Okay, what are you looking forward to seeing today?
Fun as always. Fun, fun, fun.
Okay, now talk to me about your experience with Springboard, right? I know that you're into soap making. You even brought some things to showcase, right? So
Yeah.
talk to me about your experience with Springboard.
Well, so far so good. It's been a journey. Yes. From nothing to something. Yeah. So
Okay.
far, I've 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 grown
Yeah.
to learn more. I realized with Springboard, leadership is not all about bossing. It's about learning.
Yes.
So you learn, you teach, you learn. That's what I have. So far, so
So
good.
far, right?
Yeah.
Talk to me about business. Like we're saying, you are into soap making. You've made some really amazing products. Talk to me about what Edna makes. What's the name of your soap making brand?
Well,
And all.
the soap making is um, how should I call it? It's been a journey, as I said,
Mhm.
but now improvement,
Okay.
and there's way for more room for
Improvement.
improvement.
Yeah.
Yes, I started as an ordinary girl who, for 6 years, I was looking for a job. no vacancy because I was with cerebral palsy, and no one wants to take that risk of employing me. Then I decided to do something for myself with the help of mommy, and then it that was where my journey began.
Okay. So that's when it began.
Yeah.
Talk to us about the beginning. We're very much interested in the story, and
So
all that.
to cut everything a little short, I started doing the soap, and then people were cheating. But to be honest, when I got my first income, that was 2 cedi 50 pesos.
Okay.
I was so much excited, like for the first time in my life.
Yeah.
Earning something like that, I was so excited. Before I remember one big one that I had was when I was in the house and I was called upon to come. That one guy, they didn't tell me it was an award. They told me I should come and teach. I was like, okay, why not?
Yeah.
So I went there in there. So when they had, I didn't want to show my emotions, but I went back to the hotel. I shed tears of joy.
Oh, and it's been beautiful from there.
Yeah,
I
that
mean,
was.
a little bit is telling me that your mother played a very important role in this.
Yeah, yeah,
You want to give her like a little shout out?
yeah. Shout outs to mom wherever you are.
Yeah. But I mean, final words. If someone wants to buy liquid soap from Edna, what do they find? How do they search for you?
Oh, go to Herb Gardens on TikTok.
Mm.
We are there, and then you go to Instagram, Herb Gardens,
Okay.
and then that one I handle it
Yourself.
myself.
Wonderful.
So, and also you can contact
Mhm.
the number 0549 76
Mhm.
2409.
All right. Thank you so much for joining us.
You're
Please go on.
welcome.
I will definitely make sure people come through to buy some soap from Edna, okay?
Okay.
Yeah, so please do take the mic along. You can take it along. Yes, indeed. And like I told you, we're going to be having a lot of interactions with people here. Earlier I mentioned that over 500,000 people, registered for this particular program. And I am honored to have the 500,000th participants of the Springboard Road Show 2025 program join me here today. Listen, it's such a huge feat to have the 500,000th, participants join me. Sweetheart, come close to me. What's your name?
My name is Halutier Jalakali.
Okay, talk to me about how you even heard about the Springboard Road Show in the first place. How did you come across this particular program?
Um, Before I heard of Ghana Grove, we were just called as the youth of our community to come together that there's something they have to tell us. When we came together, we were introduced to Ghana Grove. And what Ghana Grove had for us, we realized it would be a best thing to happen to us. So we welcome it. That was how we filled forms to join it. And here I am, the 500,000 participants, and I'm so happy to be part of the program.
Okay.
Lord,
Thing that you learned from the entire process.
I think I learned that agriculture, agriculture is not just some dirty work that we see it to be. That is how a lot of people see it. Going to the farm, doing dirty work, sweating and all that. Now I understand that it's not just that. It's like when you are ready to do it, and it's like a business. When you involve yourself in it, you can build yourself, make your own money out of the agriculture, and then I think a lot.
But are you doing anything yourself? Are you into any production of any sort?
I think it's agriculture and like
Okay.
yes,
What's
maize
that?
farming.
Maize farming.
Yes.
Okay, wonderful. And we know you won a few things as well.
Uh, that is the 500,000
Yes,
participants,
yes.
yes, some 5,000 Ghana cedis. I start up quick.
Please, where's my share? Where is
Don't
my
worry,
share? You have to bring my share.
We will share
I'll
it.
come and look for you after. Okay, so aside that, what else did you get?
50 books, 50 gigabytes data. Yes.
So I've
I
been
think
browsing. Hey,
yes.
life is good. Oh, this is what you get when you join the Ghana Ghost program.
Yes,
So
yes,
you know
yes.
that. Make sure you come through. All right. Thank you so much and congratulations on being the 500,000th participant.
Thank you,
Thank
thank
you
you.
so much. We'll definitely catch you inside.
Okay,
So,
thank
like
you.
I said, we have some exhibitors here as well. They're here to showcase the amazing products that they have. And I have some of them joining me now. And she is Josephine, and she's from Caval. Right? I got that?
Yes,
Caval?
please. It's Kaval. Yes.
Caval.
But
Okay, let me.
Josie's fine. Josie's fine.
Josie's fine.
Yes,
I
thank you.
like the Josie's fine. You
Thank
know,
you.
Caval is working. Yeah, talk to me about Caval. What does Caval do?
So Kaval is a women's wear brand. Other exhibitors too.
Some clothes, headbands, and also if people want to find you, where exactly can they come to?
As in here today.
Here on and on Instagram, just
Oh,
in case
okay.
you're not able to make it.
Yes, sure. So on Instagram, my name is at Kaval, Qaval official. And I'm on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok as well. You'll find me there.
I mean, I can't let you go without you talking about the Ghana Ghost program.
Okay.
So just throw a little bit of on there for me. Talk to me about the Ghana Ghost program. I'm sure you have, in one way or the other, experience to come across it. What do you make of it? What are some of the things that you've been able to get out of it?
You've asked a good question. So my personal experience has been with teampreneurship.
Like it.
It was incredible.
Mhm.
It was a very fun-packed week with the children. We
Okay.
made different items. We actually made tote bags, headbands, had an amazing fashion show.
Okay.
I really loved the activities that took place, the
Love it.
organization, everything. And it was just a wonderful experience for myself as well. I learned a lot and I was inspired.
We are all doing as I'm a northerner. Anywhere I'm going for, I
Okay.
like to wear
Yeah.
what we wear and
Definitely.
what we do.
We love it.
Yes,
Talk to
please.
me about your experience with the Ghana Ghost program.
Okay, my experience with the Ghana Growth Program is really amazing and it's so fantastic. There's a lot that I have learned from the Ghana Growth Program, which really helped me and also helped me to inspire my colleagues out there to follow the steps that I'm currently doing. Yeah.
With all the processes that you went through with the Ghana Ghost program, what is that one thing that stood out to you?
Uh, yeah, it has helped me to expose me. I think as a young farmer and a young person in agriculture, the olden days, we all believe that young people are not farmers or you can't go into farming just like that. So, but as a young growing farmer, they help to expose me to investors and people see my documentaries and so many things and they call upon me and we have deliberate discussions and by the grace of God, I hope things are moving well through their exposure that they have given to me.
Now, talking about exposure, a little bird is whispering in my ear that you're going international.
Yes, of course.
Why are you keeping that? Why don't you want to tell people that Ghana Growth is going international? Why do you want to keep the goodness to yourself? Talk to us about that as well. And how excited are you for that?
Yeah, through the exposure, I'm able to get partners outside Ghana. I have partners in Australia. I have partners in USA. I have partners in Sudan. So we are working together to grow the agriculture in Ghana here. So
Listen,
it's
Ghana-
through the program that I was being exposed
Yeah.
and people have been sharing my messages across and they help me a lot.
So for those of you who are thinking that Ghana Grows is just Ghana because it's Ghana Grows, listen, there's an international connection in there for you. So make sure that once there's a call, you jump on there. For those who are yet to join the Ghana Grows program, what would be your final words and what advice would you give them?
Okay, I will tell them that you see, the Ghana Growth Program is here to shaping us, to change our lives and our perception of the way we all think about agriculture. When we were all growing up, we thought that agric is for people who are not able to educate well, people who don't have any option. But it's not like that. Agric is fully a business that will help you you feed yourself, you feed the country, and everybody around you, and you impact people massively. So I will
Jeez.
tell my colleagues that the Ghana Growth Program is there to help them through so many interventions.
Okay.
They have been doing wonderfully with their career clinic, with their mentorship programs, with the hangouts, and also with the visual university. So I've been joining them on all these programs, and it's so wonderful.
Yeah.
So if you want to also learn, you can join them, and it's for free.
Yes.
I I think recently I wanted to go to Eastern region
Mm-hmm.
to go and learn about poultry keeping
Yes.
and mechanization
Mm-hmm.
of agriculture,
Mm-hmm.
and it requires a money.
Yes, it
And
does.
the training, one day I saw it that, oh, they are going to take
Yeah.
us through the poultry production,
Yes.
and it was so fantastic. And through that,
Indeed.
I've learned a lot. The
So
people are
much.
even calling me.
They're like
I packet the
they
money
keep
to
they
use
keep
it
on
for different
calling.
things.
They keep on calling. Listen,
Yes.
I
So
know that I've commented on your outfit already, but you
yeah.
definitely have to hook me up with one of these because you're looking so good
Yeah.
today. But please do go inside, enjoy yourself. I hope that every expectation that you have is met. Hopefully, I'll catch you at the end of the show, right?
Thank you.
All
Thank you.
right, wonderful. So we're still here at the UPSA. It's a grand finale of the Springboard Road Show. Mind you, we have been touring since September. We've been touring all 16 regions of Ghana, and today we're crowning it off here at the UPSA Auditorium. Mind you, the Ghana Goes program is an initiative of the MasterCard Foundation in partnership with the Springboard Road Show Foundation and other consortium partners. We're not done. Like I said, we still have some more exhibitors. We have some more people that will be joining me on set right now. We're going to be having some more discussions on what the expectations are and what their experiences have been with the Ghana Growth Program, how excited they are for this particular grand finale that we have. I am Noella, and of course, I am bringing you all the highlights before we go inside for the main show and the big show. I know you're excited about it, but please do join me. I see Eric. Eric is joining me now. Derek. Oh, I beg your pardon. Derek, please join me on here. You're from Sparks?
Yes.
Yes?
Okay.
I got that right.
Yeah.
Hi. Talk to me. First of all, what is
Yeah.
Sparks?
So Sparks is a local company
Mm-hmm.
that is into the refining of our local crops.
Okay.
So what we do is that we take local feedstock like sweet potatoes,
Mhm.
peanuts, plantains, and we create very delectable snacks
Okay.
with them. So we do like plantain chips, we do
Mhm.
cashew,
Mhm.
roasted and flavored. We have cassava, sweet potato, all
Oh.
these, sweet potato chips,
Mhm.
all these, snacks. We distribute them and sell them in major stores. So from your
Yeah.
Melcoms to your ShopRites,
Yeah.
filling stations, whatever you. And we also do a bunch of work for hotels, airlines, and things like that.
I mean, as you were coming, you should have come to show something small.
We
You should have brought me plantain chips,
we're actually displaying,
so I should come for mine.
so you can come.
Please say it
It's
again.
worth
Say,
the
say
walk.
it properly.
Yeah,
We're
yeah.
displaying, so Noella, come for yours. I didn't say it.
People are here, so let me know. They will hold me accountable, so you can come.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay, it's fine. We'll take it. We'll take it. But let's talk about the entire journey for the
Right,
Sparks. Okay?
okay.
Why did you even think that taking local delectables and making it something very beautiful is even important in the
Yeah,
first place?
no, because you see, in 2014, I walked into a supermarket trying to buy some stuff for people that had visited and they were leaving the country.
Mhm.
And then I realized that, if you entered any supermarket, the most prevalent snacks that you'll find, or the most popular kinds of snacks that you'll find, will be foreign snacks.
Yes,
And
that's
they are
true.
positioned, really high, but the quality of the snack itself is not that good.
That's true.
Meanwhile, there are very, very, very good and nutritious Ghanaian snacks that
Mhm.
are pushed to the back because they have bad quality packaging and
Yeah.
all of that. So I saw a gap over there that I felt like we needed to plug.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what we set out to do.
And how's your experience with the Ghana Growth program been?
Listen, it's something that I'm really passionate about
Okay.
because we are proselytizing the young people just to make sure that they have a different view of what agriculture means and what it could potentially hold.
Yeah.
So I'm all for it, and it's something that is really important to me.
Right. And now, since we're having the grand finale here, what are you expecting? I'm sure you have a few expectations of what the program is going to look like, some things you're looking out for. Anything in specific?
Not anything in specific, but to be honest, I know it's just a really great platform for people to come, first exhibit, and two, learn a lot from all that's going on. So I'm here to learn, and every day is a new day to learn
We
something
love
new.
that. I'm definitely going to come through to the stand
Yeah,
to have a taste of some sparks. I need some spark
absolutely.
in my life today.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, you do. Everybody does. So
All right, I'll be there. And if you're here at the UPSA, please do make sure that you come through as well. We have so many people trooping in. Very colorful and the beautiful attire. Listen, it's a big day today here at UPSA, the Ohene Konedu Auditorium, to be specific. So please do make sure that if you're watching me from across Ghana, across the world, please do make sure. Dennis, please come on. Come on, come on.
Farming.
Mhm.
So I and make money from it. So not just money, but to help society and people who are looking out for good health to, add protein, another source of protein to their food, checking their weight, cutting down cholesterol, other things. So I am a health enthusiast. So when I saw the opportunity, yeah, mushroom, I jumped on it, and today I'll say it's been a engagement, that push from the program, that you can do with spirit that our teachers gave me actually got me on my toes. Now I can relate to people. I used to be one person that used to be my
Yes.
shell, but till date, that seems to call me to
And they
say,
keep
how,
checking out.
yes,
That's so beautiful.
yes.
But
So,
anyway, Vijay, I'm going to leave you.
yeah,
And so I'm going to make sure I come by to see what you're doing with mushroom. I'm excited because very recently I got onto mushrooms as well. I think it's amazing. So thank you so much for coming, and we're wishing you all the best. I'll
thank
catch you
you.
inside. Yes.
Yes,
All
thank you.
right, indeed. Okay. Okay, so we're still here, like I said, at the UPSA auditorium. We're having so much fun. Like I said, so many people are trooping in, and we're getting into some more conversations. And so I am joined by royalty here today. He's the paramount chief, and he goes by the name Naba Asubayere the Fifth. I hope I got the name right. I hope I didn't butcher it, and he's going to forgive me for that. So please, if you can join me. Yes, of course. And so he's going to make his way here like royalty indeed, because it's an amazing time here. Like I told you, the grand finale of the Springboard Road Show happening here at the UPSA Auditorium. And once again, I am joined by Paramount Chief Naba Asubayere the Fifth. Good morning, sir, and you're welcome. Thank you so much for joining us. Now, talk to me. How excited are you to be here?
Thank you very much. I'm excited because this is a program that dwells in my heart, and just because it has to do with farming, which is one component, and the youth. That's why I'm happy to be here.
Yeah. Now I know that today we're going to have so many young people come through, and like I said, from September, what Springboard has been doing is traveling all the regions, telling people the opportunity they can have in agric. All the young people here listening to the opportunities in agriculture. How expectant are you for today?
I'm expecting that all the people here, the youth especially that are gathered here, that they will put, after the program, they will put seriousness into their respective uh, program of disciplines. That is, if you are into agriculture, you serious. If you are into garment, if you are into farming, agribusiness, TVEC, and whatever, you have to put seriousness into that.
Now, I chanced on a video of you committing lands to the project. So you're not just here to support and grace with your presence, but you're also making an investment into it. Why did you think that, doing that is even important in the first place?
Yes, I'm coming from a serious farming community in the Upper East region, where farming is predominantly our job. And so if this program has to do with farming, I'm very happy, and I think I'm here to support that program.
I mean, finally, before we let you go, for those who are yet to join the program, what do you have to tell them?
Well, this is a nice program that is one of its kinds in the country.
Mm,
And I wish that everybody will embrace this
mm.
program, do whatever we can
3 years.
to let it continue so that we can all benefit from this good initiative.
Yeah.
Very grateful.
Okay, now again, I still want to pick your mind again. If you were to call on other people, just like you've committed lands, what do you think the government can do better? What do you think other paramount chiefs can do better? Looking at the lead that you have taken.
Thank you very much. I earlier on I've mentioned in my traditional area or back in the Upper East region where I'm coming from, that chieftaincy of late is not for you to be sitting in your palace, be waiting for people to come over. You have to go out there. You will have to make sure you bring initiatives that can benefit the youth and the women group, and also the physically challenged, so that they can live a better life in society. And so I will advise my colleague paramount chiefs and all other chiefs elsewhere throughout the country that we should be committed to uh, the private sector, because what I'm seeing here today with my naked eye tells me that if you are committed into all this, it can bring more development and sustain you yourself as an individual.
Yes.
And that's why I'm committed to be here.
Very wise words from Paramount Chief. Thank you so much for joining us here. Please do go inside, enjoy yourself, relax, and we'll definitely catch you inside after the program. And so we're still here. It's the UPSA Auditorium. We're talking about the Springboard Road Show 2025. It's a grand finale. And once again, if you're watching us, I'm sure you are doing that from our Facebook, Ghana Girls Facebook page, Springboard channel on YouTube, Albert Chokwan and Comfort Chokwan Facebook pages, and you are definitely welcome. Please do make sure to share the link, tell a friend about it. We're exposing the amazing opportunities that you can get from agriculture. And so please do make sure you're sharing it. And I am very honored to have a special person join me here. She's, one that we all look up to, and she's the president and executive Women's Network. Yes, of course, Madam Janet Sunkwamios. Oh, she always comes with a very beautiful smile, and she's looking always beautiful all the time. I love the orange on you.
Thank you.
Is this your favorite color?
It's one of my favorite colors.
It
Yes.
definitely has a magic that it does.
Thank you
on
so much.
Now let's talk about the program. Like we're
Yes.
saying, today is the grand finale, touring all 15 regions, and the amazing work that they're doing when it comes to agriculture. What do you make of the entire program?
I'm so amazed. When I was driving in, I saw buses and I saw so many people walking towards this place. This is amazing. And I was just having a chat with Albert. It's incredible.
Yes.
500,000 people reached through this program. And if you understand the fact that the world is all about dynamism and multiplication, then we're not talking about 500,000. You can multiply that 10 times fold. So these are many lives, and I'm particularly proud to be here to support Comfort and Albert. They've been doing this for years, and God bless them.
Indeed.
They're doing an amazing job.
Yeah. Now we've spoken to some participants. They're even here to exhibit their products, talking about things they've done with agriculture. And we know that that's one side that most people sort of overlook for one reason or the other. Putting a spotlight, putting a light on agriculture. What do you think that means for us, and even for young people looking at the kind of people that are coming through?
It's amazing you say some people have overlooked it, because isn't that a shame?
It is.
If I look at Abraham Maslow's, pyramid of needs, the basic foundation of that is food, shelter, and clothing.
Yes.
We need this to survive. So you can imagine if you relinquish this great objective to another nation by importing food from outside. I believe strongly that wherever You have been created and birthed.
Yeah.
You have everything you need to survive. And therefore, we must prioritize what we grow and what we eat in this country.
Yes.
But that as well includes not just growing, but sustainably in a way that guarantees that when you harvest and there is post-harvest, we should be able to store them to sustain us. These are linked to the SDG goals. I think the most important one is goal 2 in this case. But most importantly, I'm also here because I'm the chairperson of the executive committee of Executive Women Network. What we do in Ghana is to support and empower women. There are about 200 of us, and yesterday we were awarded for empowering women. So I'm so thrilled to be here. I see so many young girls, and I'm excited that we will be able to support them. Congratulations to all of them.
Indeed. I mean, more young girls means you're more young people enrolling for Executive Women's Club, right?
You know what? We are made of top executive women. So women who have been in senior leadership positions for more than 10 years. So you have MDs, board directors, board chairs, CEOs, entrepreneurs, and in the corporate world. But we do have a program for youth empowerment.
Wonderful.
We do that in the north. We do that with some of the, let me say, the science schools in Tema.
Yes.
So we have youth empowering program. And you know what? We've been partnering with the Springboard for years. And actually, Comfort Okran is one of the executive members. So this is home and this is family.
Indeed.
Yes.
Now, I know that you're heavy on makeup. And for those who have an idea, she left corporate to go do makeup. Why did you think having a skill was more important?
Actually, it's not makeup. I'm in the beauty and wellness industry.
Beauty and wellness industry, yes.
So it's not that I left, but it's a choice that I made because I believe that we are all endowed with so many talents.
Indeed.
It doesn't have to be one trajectory in your life. And you have so many seasons in your life. So there may be seasons where you're pursuing this because that's what thrills you and that's what generates the income for you. And there may be seasons that you pursue other things. So in the corporate sector, I realized that there was a gap in terms of meeting needs in a very zen environment. Not that you go to an environment and there's so much noise. So when you come to my place, Jenem Salon and Spa in this case, is very zen. We focus on customer experience. The whole idea is by the time you come in there and move out, you actually feel refreshed and rejuvenated.
Indeed.
Yes, so that's what I do.
Yeah, we love it. But someone who wants to know, is it rewarding?
I must say and confess that it's not that easy.
Okay.
The journey of an entrepreneur in Ghana is not an easy one. So I want all these young entrepreneurs, to be bold. And I see and I read a lot about the Springboard Foundation, what they're doing. I see they are empowering these young ones through skills, through mentoring, through coaching. So there's a lot of hand-holding going on. And this, I must give kudos to them because you need a hand-holding. It is not easy. It's not for the faint-hearted. And I think entrepreneurs across the globe, it is not for the faint-hearted because it goes like this. And when you try to draw the linear curve, it's not always like this. Sometimes it's undulating, right? So it's not for the faint-hearted. It's for the resilient and the tenacious people.
Listen, I can listen to you speak all day because I have 1,001 questions for you.
Thank you so much.
But we definitely have to go inside. What are your final words for people that are yet to join the program, for people that are not sure whether this is the place that they want to be? What do you have to tell them?
In life, for me, everything is about impacting somebody's life. There are over 8 billion people on this planet. I'm sure if you travel to space, you will not be seen from space because we are that, insignificant.
Yes.
But we are important to our Creator. And I believe strongly that one of the reasons why I am here on this planet is to make somebody's world better. So it's all about impact. So if you're sitting there and you don't have anything to do today, join us. I mean, I'm literally sleeping, but I mean, my eyes are literally closed. But I had to wake up and come because it means so much to impact people's lives in a positive way. And I think you're doing an amazing job
Oh, my
too.
days.
My people. Huh?
Thank you.
You're my
Yeah, our people.
right?
Indeed, thank you so much for
My
joining us.
pleasure.
Please do go inside, enjoy yourself, and
Thank
hopefully we'll
you.
catch you sometime in the middle of the program.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Well, we're still here, UPSA. Like we said, it's totally free. So if you're watching us and you want to join us, please do make your way to the UPSA auditorium. Just come through. Like I said, we have a whole list of activities that are planned for you. We also have, some exhibitors that are showcasing the amazing products that they have. And so we've got Ray's Haven, we've got Abinal's Jewelry as well. And listen, if you ever watch TV, you don't even have to be a movie lover. If you just turn on your television, you know this face everywhere in your dreams. A child, whether you're old, across generations, this is a man that we have all grown to love, and he is here for. This is to show you that we give you some mentors, people that you can look up to very relatively. And so I have the Ajete Anang. I have to add that to it. The Ajete Anang. I don't want to mention the name. You already know the name. Push. I said it. No, no, no. Nobody's gonna hear. Please join me. Oh my days. Listen, every single time we see you, it's just beaming of joy. You're always smiling. You always bring you're a breath of fresh air, most definitely. And thank you so much for joining us on the program. What do you make of this? This is a grand finale.
Oh yeah, I mean here, this is where it all comes together. I mean, and we are excited because of the journey that we've embarked on, and now this is where it all comes together. And so I'm excited, as everybody is. Yeah,
Yeah, like I was saying, they've toured 15 regions.
that's right,
And here in Accra, we crown it all off,
precisely.
making people see the opportunities in agriculture. What do you make of this particular initiative?
I mean, from the onstart, we thought that, look, this was brilliant. And, the journey ahead, was enormous because, what we've done, I mean, was a dream then, but then coming together, partners, everybody putting the shoulder under the wheel, we have been able to achieve what we dreamt about. And I think that it's something that should be ongoing, so that every life is impacted who needs the support that they would bring
I
up.
like that you keep mentioning we, and so
Yeah.
that means you have a connection with it. What
Precisely.
has been your experience when it comes to the Ghana Grows program?
Oh, I mean, it's been revealing, especially, when you sit back and you assume and have perceptions about what people go through and the questions that they have unanswered. And then you hit the road and you go into their spaces and, they hit you with those questions and then you come to realism, and it has helped us a lot to formulate, how our content should be, and in order to, answer all the hard questions, sugarcoat some of the sensitive questions, so that we give them some hope. And that has been what the journey has been for us. Yeah.
I'm not going to keep you too much, but for those who are watching, for all the young people that are trooping in, that are yet to join the Ghana Grows program, what would you tell them?
Oh, I mean, look, this is a brain for me. Even, I mean, I always said this example that we were not just sort of vessels being used for this project as one of the partners, Meraki Arts Africa, but in our own spaces, we have learned to embark on certain journeys. So, for example, where we put up this garden back in our backyard where we're growing contombre, we're growing spices, and this was because of Ghana Grows initiative and inspiration. And I believe that you can do same. And for the youth out there, this is it. You have to connect here because we're changing lives. We're giving you hope, and you're gonna realize your dreams. And so, connect with us, be a partner, and we'll begin to make inroads in this field.
Right. Thank you so much.
Thank you
Please
for
do
having
enjoy
me.
yourself.
Thank you.
I'm sure you have some expectations and they'll definitely be met
Sure,
today.
definitely.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Well, we're still here. Before we finally wrap up and take you inside to see the amazing things that we have for you, like I said, we have a whole list for you today. And so I have some very fine gentlemen joining me. They're also part of the program. And so we're going to be speaking to them. And so please, if you can, just help us with an introduction. What role do you play? Let us know.
My name is Joseph. I work with Access Human Capital,
Okay.
and we're part of the training partners on this program. And I should say that it's been a very intriguing journey for me. Today, seeing these young people who we've taken through in the last over 2.5 years, it's been a very interesting journey for me.
Now, talking about interesting journey, just give us a few highlights. If you could just give us one thing that stood out for you as a training partner, what would that be?
I think as a training partner, what stood out for me was going to organizations or meeting young people who had gaps in skills and we having to take them through these skills and eventually knowing that they've been impacted, they've been retooled, they've unlearned and they've relearned certain things to take them to the next level, whether in their vocation, in their career, or whatever they do. That gives me joy, and I say that's a success for us.
And do you have any expectations for today?
Um, this is an expectation. Seeing all these young people here, it's an expectation. And I'm so happy to have been part of this program and seeing these young people here. I can't say.
And we're so honored to have you as well. Please do go inside
Thank you.
and enjoy yourself. I also have Emmanuel Timming that is going to be joining pretty shortly for a very, very short conversation. Mind you, we'll be going in pretty soon. The main program is starting in a few minutes, so please do hold on. And so, Emmanuel, talk to me. Your experience with Gardeners. How has that been?
It's been a journey, which I'm always proud to be. I've been a facilitator for the men. I've done a lot of mentorship with the Ghana Groups. I've done a couple of programs with them, and I think it's been a journey, which I'm always happy to go again. Yeah.
How excited are you for today, the grand finale?
Very, because sitting there, I saw some of the participants that I trained.
Yes.
I saw those that I mentored virtually. I've seen those that I train in class. And when you speak to them, they're doing very well in their agribusinesses. And so I'm happy, and I'm hoping that this could go to the next level in a couple of years to come.
Indeed, and I'm sure you have looking at all these young people come through, finding opportunities in agric. What do you think the future of agric holds for us here in Ghana?
There's one thing I see. The future is very bright for agric in Ghana. And seeing all these young people being interested in agribusiness gives me a lot of joy because, we can't continue importing foodstuff, common foodstuff that we could grow here. But then, if all of us are coming together to build the agribusiness sector, it means that it's going to be, a great impact, and then the future generations will see and be happy about it.
For someone who is yet to join the program, what do you have to tell them?
Don't be at home. This is the place to be today. If you have any other appointment, cancel it and come here.
And come here.
But this is the place to be, and you can't be any other place than here today.
All right. Well, we definitely love that. Thank you so much for coming. Make sure you do enjoy yourself inside. And so we're still here at UPSA Auditorium. Like I said, it's the grand finale of the Springboard Road Show 2025. And this is amazing. Seeing so many young people come through, very beautiful, so many colors. It's just the place to be today. Like we said, if you're not here, well, there's still a chance for you to make it here. We're at the UPSA, and it is absolutely free. Once again, I would like to remind you the hashtag is hashtag Springboard Road Show 2025. If you're here, make sure you take a selfie. Once you're posting, use the hashtag Springboard Road Show 2025 or hashtag Ghana Grows, hashtag Hope Day. Today, we're here to celebrate the amazing minds. We're here to connect with amazing young people that are here to find out the opportunities that they can have in agribusiness. And so, there's so many exhibitors as well. Like I said, there's so many things on display. You can get some very beautiful beaded bags. You can get some outfits. You can get so many other things. I can see some Derrick foods in the corner. I know that there's also some mushroom going on there. The sparks also on display. Still more young people coming through. And a huge thank you to our consortium partners as well for making this possible. This man joining me needs no introduction. I do not have an introduction for him. In fact, I cannot introduce him. The Jesse Japong is joining me on here today, right now.
That's why you're giving me too much pressure, man.
I should have even written it down. I have a whole.
You should have added a palanquin to it and
what
have me arrive in grand style.
Okay, and all of that. Today is the grand finale.
Yes.
Here at UPSA, it's been a long time coming. 15 regions today.
And for me, I am super delighted, super excited that after 15 regions, we get to meet here in the Greater Accra region. I want to say big shout outs to Comfort Okran and the team, Albert Okran, Matthew, Pipra Boateng, and the rest of the chaps for such an amazing job. And to all the young people across the country, the 500,000 network who are watching us now and here in person, I say congratulations.
Now, a lot of people are going to think that saying 500,000 young people is probably a facade. Even though we've spoken to the 500,000th person, but talk to us about reaching all these people as the numbers were moving from 1 to 100, 200 to 300. How were you able to, I mean, the team, when I say you, how was the team able to come up with this? How were they even able to reach these people in the first place?
So, first of all, you need to understand that it wasn't a very easy target. And you don't have a lot of networks in the country that go beyond 100,000. So when we set a target to be able to hit 500,000 people, it was an audacious one. And it wasn't just about moving from home to home. We had a clear plan for communication on social media, a clear plan for TV and radio amongst us, and a clear plan for community engagement, regional distribution, among others. And it was phenomenal. So the team was all over the country, and we did a very good job.
Now, we know you're holding us down, but finally, before we go inside, what do you have to say? What are you looking forward to seeing today?
I want to say that agribusiness and ATVET really, really is the future. And even me right now, I am getting into farming and I'm getting into agribusiness and I'm investing in people who are coding for the ecosystem. Thank you very much.
Next year, we'll see your exhibition.
Oh, yes,
We'll be waiting for that. Well, thank you so much, guys, for joining us. It's been an amazing time. We're about to go inside because, like I said, we have a long list of activities planned for you today. Once again, this is proudly brought to you by the Springboard Road Show Foundation in partnership with MasterCard Foundation, Absa Bank Limited, Multimedia Group Limited, and Graphic Communications Group. Once again, the hashtags that you use: Springboard Roadshow 2025, hashtag Ghana Grows, hashtag Hope Day. And you can also join us on Facebook. We're live on Facebook. Please do make sure you share the link on Albert Okran and on Comfort Okran's Facebook pages as well. On Ghana Grows on Facebook, we're live as well on YouTube. Everywhere you go, just type Ghana Grows and you will see the program live. Share the link if you can. Please do make your way here to the UPSA auditorium, the Ohene Konedu auditorium to be specific. So many exhibitors, there's so many people that are, here to showcase what they've been able to make from this particular program. It's one that you need to join. That I promise you. And you're going to be having so much fun. I have had so much fun giving you highlights, giving you the pre-show. And like I said, this is just an icing on the cake, something little to show you what's going to be happening inside. So we're going to have performances. We'll have a few speeches. We're going to be having so many amazing stuff happening for you inside. It's the grand finale of the Springboard Road Show Foundation, connecting you to opportunities in Agric and ATVET. And so as we go inside, I'm going to be introducing Miraki Arts, and they are the first act, and they're into theater for development. My name is Noella. Do stay tuned for the amazing show.
Atankwa kwenu ye yako wo wom keka yomana na nya habade nunya achiku cheche na dui ple echi ple jidafu alaba wafa anya achiku nyinami eyatade hororiolo.
Stories in our hearts. We came not to preach, but to plant. Plant seeds of skill, of knowledge, of pride. Ghana grows. Hope Day! Grow with her. I tell you, we saw the farmer under the sun. We saw the weaver by her loom. The students with dusty feet, with hefty dreams as well. All dreaming of tomorrow's harvest. And we said, Mawukra, eninche wonsanu nyuma. Mawukra, eninche wonsanu nyuma. Se mubre eni ateti nyina enu edi nyansa eni ochapa eneba. Be proud of your hands. For in work, in the sweat of your work, is wisdom and rich harvest. Mr. Yabo, Yaba, Yabechre, na Yaba Bonkoso, in Crony Mountain Sunina, Ghana Yama Air Coso Dodo. Oh, say, yeah. In every smile, in every distance, in every proverb shared underneath the tree, we have searched the hearts of Ghana. We, in every old and young, women and men, in every children with abundance of dreams,
With all voices growing as one, we will learn and we will grow.
Nyunkra no behe. Tintare shale. Kadan katsavare. Salare no tunu tsivo. Tintim yalakam. Tintare shale. Kadan kabavare. Manama. Numbanama. Nyunkra no behe. Titsa. Tizo. Unkoya kapai. Thank you.
Orodio! Orodio! Mi men kenamen. Gamen fe ni wo babi enen. Won danye shi. Akeshi nye kenye chui. Kenofia no ni nye yo. Ketshi Ghana grows se. Wana akeshi. Ghana ekomepe wo yo. Kejeni kasembo he. Ke ashi kokomo. Keja wo ya ya. Ke ashi many use or laptops. Keja koi, keashi woi, keja boka, keashi anai, wana keshi, Ghana, ekomepe woyo, ni hewale, ni ekomefe mo, ni hewale yo. Ghana grows in the hand that builds, in the heart that learns, in the stories we tell, in the future we shape. From the seed to the story, from the soil to the soul, Ghana grows. Hey, 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 hey. Ghana, Fangogbayi. Ghana, Noya.
Ghana, Tizo.
Ghana Mongoso.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's put our hands together. Let's celebrate them for the rich display of culture. And there is no better way to tell the Ghana story than through the power of art. If you agree with me, let's put our hands together and let's celebrate them one more time. I've got something absolutely better. When I say Ghana grows, you say Ghana grows, Ghana grows, Hope Day. Ghana grows, Ghana grows. I'm too excited. This morning is about three key things. This morning we celebrate. This morning we enjoy ourselves. And this morning we pledge our commitment to the cause called Ghana. This morning we celebrate 500,000 young people. This morning we celebrate our drive for agric. We celebrate our commitment to agribusiness. We celebrate our commitment to ATVET. If you're super excited, let's put our hands together and celebrate all of us one more time. We're joined at the UPSA by more than 3,000 young men and women, and we are also joined online by almost 500,000 Ghanaians who are beneficiaries of the Ghana Growth Program. I'm super delighted to be here. My name is Jesse Japon. But before we start, let's pledge our commitment. May I ask all of us to be on our feet if you are able, as we commit ourselves to that which is important. Years ago, all of us went through this process. And it's my belief that inherent in what we're about to do is our commitment to the future. We remind ourselves of Ghana's pledge, and with your commitment, we'll do it together. I put my hands on my chest. I promise on my honor to be faithful and loyal to Ghana, my motherland. I pledge myself to the service of Ghana with all my strength and with all my heart. I promise to hold in high esteem our heritage won for us through the blood and toil of our fathers, and I pledge myself in all things to uphold and defend the good name of Ghana. So help me God. Let's put our hands together. Please be seated. Some of you might say, why did I start from there? There's no greater commitment for our future than to pledge for Mother Ghana and ourselves. And to get us started for this morning's program, I want to remind you that without the right partnership, we wouldn't be here. So let's take a message from those who supported the Ghana Growth Program to make it work. I consult your partners, ladies and gentlemen.
Springboard Road Show 2025 is proudly supported by Mastercard Foundation, Absa Bank Ghana Limited, Multimedia Ghana Limited, Graphic Communications Group Limited, and other partners.
distinguished ladies and gentlemen, our consortium partners are businesses and entities that have supported us all this period. It includes Limehouse, who've been a fantastic support structure for us. It includes Axis, which have been a very supportive factor for us. And ladies and gentlemen, with that, let me ask the team to play for us the video of our consortium partners supporting us throughout this period over the past 3 years.
Over the past 3 years, we've had opportunity of impacting the lives of young people across the length and breadth of the country. So we've had opportunity of visiting 99 communities across the country with the message of hope, with the message of Ghana grows, and the fact that Agric is the future for young people in this country. We've had several activities. We've had community activation, we have sensitization, outreaches, we've had church debates, youth debates, we've had capacity building training sessions for young people.
Meraki Arts Africa is the Theatre for Change partner in the Ghana Grows program, and our job was to work with the young people across the country in performing arts. So what we do is use theatre arts or performing arts as a tool for marketing and communication. And so we engage the young people across the country, and in every one of the 48 districts, we worked with talented young people in dance, in acting and in music and cultural dance and display, etc. And for every single community, they got the opportunity to tell their own stories using the powerful tool of the performing arts.
We trained, we prepared a lot of the youth here to, which was one of our key mandates, and we needed to improve their skills and also their CVs, get them ready with some interviewing skills, confidence, resilience. This is what the things of the Ghana Grows program.
I must say that under the Ghana Grows program, I continue to lead a team of dedicated psychologists and counselors, and their role is to provide the mental fitness as a backbone of this national youth development drive. Our role has been very simple but very impactful. Over the years, our goal has been to help young people strengthen their mindset and also to strengthen their personal initiative, reorient their mindset, help them to build and enhance their level of resilience, as well as developing the psychological tools that will help them to thrive in learning, working, and also engaging in any entrepreneurial endeavor that they have been involved in.
It's been mind-blowing how we've seen people who hitherto didn't believe in Agric, had negative perceptions about Agric. We've seen clear transformations. A lot of them have transitioned into Agric. A lot of them, especially where we had opportunity to do the capacity building sessions for them, and we provided them with startup kits. That was a game changer for a lot of these young people.
We've also met other young ladies, for example, someone who was finding it difficult to pursue her dream. She didn't know where exactly she wanted to go until she met the team and realized that her love for makeup artistry is actually a lucrative business opportunity. Today, she started a makeup artist business after going through training, and she is doing bridal makeup for events and all of that.
So we affected so many lives, right from the formal to the informal, right from the secondary school to the technical schools to the vocational institutions and or to the agri schools. So we didn't leave anyone out. We were out there on this program.
My role in the Springboard Foundation has been to support in developing a disability inclusion action plan. And what I have realized is that young people do not think, especially young people with disabilities, are not interested in agriculture. And my message to you all is that there are good things in agriculture. You can make a lot of money whilst pursuing agriculture.
We have seen remarkable growth, remarkable transformation. Many young people have doubled their potential And that shows how their confidence has been elevated, they are sharper in decision making, and they have adopted healthier approaches to working and engaging in their personal businesses they have started.
My key success or my key impact that I enjoyed on this program was where we had to go to a location and try to speak to employers to expose their staff to training opportunities that are available and also let us know of the opportunities that are available to the youth.
So we met a young lady in Bremen who says after school, about
We have units also here in Accra working in an tree who did very well. She went in as a kitchen assistant, and this is it. The youth take the opportunities that are available. Went in as a kitchen assistant after attending our career clinics, our webinars, speaking to them about ethics, professionalism, customer service. Went in there, took the opportunity, and within the next month, she was made a head waitress. From head waitress, she was made the procurement, and now she drives the company car, going to procure and do on behalf of the company. That is systemic progress.
One story that stays with me is that of Ajo, as an example. Indeed, she was overwhelmed. She was unsure if she'd be able to continue with her small agro processing business. And through coaching and mental well-being support, Ajo has now learned to manage her stress. She's been able to clarify her business goals and now rebuild. Believe in your potential. Protect. Believe in your potential. Protect your well-being. Commit to the journey and let's work together. Your best chapter is just ahead.
Take advantage of the
Chapter is just ahead.
take advantage of the opportunities that are available in agriculture so that you support
by the Collective Association, that's the GNTDA, the Ghana TVET Service, Ghana Hairdressers and Beauticians Association, GABA, the Association of Small Scale Industries, ASI, Food and Drugs Authority, Federation of Association
disability organizations.
My name is Collins Ajman, consultant industrial and organizational psychologist.
My name is Matthew Pepraboatin with the Springboard Road Show Foundation.
And my name is Jesse Ejapon, external consultant, proud farmer, amazing agripreneur, a fantastic support of the system. Let's put our hands together for all our consortium partners. Ladies and gentlemen, it begs the question, why are we here? We're here because 3 years ago, we embarked on a journey called Ghana Grows. And what is Ghana Grows? Ghana Grows is a mindset perception change initiative of the MasterCard Foundation in partnership with the Springboard Road Show Foundation. MasterCard Foundation over the years has focused itself on its Vision 2030, and Springboard Road Show Foundation has been at the forefront of youth development since 2007. And the program, which has been running for the past 3 years, has been focused on connecting young people to agribusiness, and ATVET. Again, 3 months ago, we started our road shows. It started from Bolukatanga, and the essence of the road show was to ensure that we create a platform for young people to sell themselves and to engage stakeholders in supporting young people across the country. And I'm super excited that all of us are beneficiaries of the program. Our next speaker is one of the beneficiaries of the program. She's one who said that it should not be okay for you to want something from Agbogoloshi and not get it because you don't have the time. Her business plan was simple. How do I want you to want what you want without you leaving your home? Ladies and gentlemen, I invite on stage our very first storyteller, who will tell you the real essence and the opportunity in the agribusiness and ATVET space. Ladies and gentlemen, I give to you Ajua Agbogloshi.
My name is Elsland Ewuzi Samson, but I'm popularly known as. Did you hear what he said? I'm popularly known as Ajua Agboblushi. So for this contest, let's address me as Ajua Agboblushi. And I'm going to talk to you very brief because if I talk long, you will forget about career opportunities in agriculture, agribusiness, and TVET. And I'm going to use my story so that you don't forget. In 2014, young graphic designer, I was going through a packaging research as an undergrad. And then I came across the terms grocery delivery. And through that, I currently lead Ghana's all-round local grocery delivery service for the past 8 years. And we've helped customers shop smarter so they can cook faster. And I'm talking about over 5,000 homes. But this is not the best part, serving the over 5,000 home. And allow me to read just this part because it's the best part and I don't want you to miss it. The nicest part about this is the direct and indirect jobs created, the post-harvest losses that have been prevented because that tomatoes that was harvested on the farm at Adan Sege was transported directly in our van to our fulfillment center the same day and delivered to the customer the next day, still firm, fresh, and at the best price. The smoked fish woman knows that because of Big Sam's, I can confidently smoke 3 boxes of fish, and the startup food processor whose sales has skyrocketed after Big Sam stocked their products and placed it on their website. This is why we are here, and that is the best part of what I do, and that's the best part of being called Ajwa Bublushi. So let me talk to you about the opportunities. So I told you about my undergrad research and finding out about the words grocery delivery. And as a girl, my mom used to sell food stuff on a tabletop, and I sell it online. So immediately I came across grocery delivery. I said, this is selling food stuff, but in a different way. And at that time, tell me, the typical Ghanaian wants to go to the market, go and bargain, and tell the woman that tomato, dan the chance, we are sure say now the mama and now, how am I going to convince all of us here, very typical Ghanaians, that I'm going to deliver your tomatoes to you and it's going to be at your best price and the best quality, just the way you want it? And then you realize that this is a foreign service. So anytime we think about the opportunities in agriculture, one of the main things that we need to think about is how am I going to make this fit into my culture? How am I going to let the Ghanaian love this idea? Because you're probably so obsessed with your brilliant idea and you can't wait to start that business. So the opportunities are all around. But what you have to do is to be open-minded. What I did is, as a graphic designer who has a bachelor's degree in communication design, I first realized that the idea I have, no matter how genius it is, my mom did it in the 80s. She sold food stuff. So I came down, went to her and tried to understand. And then I brought my digital knowledge, my school knowledge into it and combined it and made it something that is worth it now. So let's use something like a seed, tomatoes. The moment you find a seed, if I gave you, I wanted to get a seed, so a seed of tomatoes. If I give it to you right now, you won't really value it. You would wonder why I'm giving you a tomato seed. But along the way, from the time there's a tomato seed till the time there's tomatoes in your kitchen, there's a whole chain that's connected the process. And that process is what we call the agriculture. Gave me six number of professions in the agriculture area just dedicated to seed. One is a seed analyst, seed production officers or managers, seed quality control coordinators, seed technicians, agronomists and plant breeders, and national specialists on seed quality and certification. These are jobs and opportunities just for a seed, a single seed. Now, if this is just for a seed, remember that it's a long chain. It doesn't end just as the seed. And for some products, it doesn't even end after you've eaten it. After you eat something, there are products that when the waste is there, it still gives value. Even the waste of the product. That is how long the chain can be. So each step, each way we do is an opportunity for us to create viable, dignified, and sustainable livelihoods. Because imagine, with the seed alone, and again with tomatoes, imagine that the process of developing the land is creating a job, developing fertilizers, planting, caring for the plant alone, harvesting, marketing, distribution, and even the best of all, value addition. Because that tomatoes that is on your table in your kitchen can be blended into a sauce. It can be chopped into chopped tomatoes. There are so many things, so many opportunities in what we have to do. So as you sit here today, as you think about, as you move here and you remember Ajo Aboblushi, let me tell you one thing. It started as a graphic designer, and then it came into agribusiness. And the interesting thing is that when I started and came across the idea in 2014, I didn't know I was doing an agribusiness. I thought I was just passionate about something. But several years after that, I realized that this goes beyond you. This goes beyond Ajo Aboblushi. It goes with connecting the market women. Imagine the food processor. Imagine the farmer who has been provided with constant source of markets. So when we think about the opportunities, there are so many of them. And as you go out, I want to empower you. Just look around in your neighborhood. Go to your mom's Kofi Brookman business or the Gobe business. Do you realize that's food? And it's also in the chain. Food is in the chain because adding value, processing still makes you part of the agricultural value chain. So as you go ahead, as you develop your idea, as you hear the stories here today, remember that a small idea of helping you get food stuff from Agbobloshi. Because on a very busy day, Auntie, you are here. There are so many things to do. I'm a mother. Do you know when I woke up to be able to get here? And after everything, I still need to get groceries for my family. But the best part of it is you can go on to bigsamsmarket.com or send a WhatsApp message and just tell my team that I want tomatoes, pepper, onion, salmon, kobe, momone, everything you need, condo, cassava dough, and it will be delivered to you right at your doorstep. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, let's put our hands together and celebrate Ajo Aboblushi for that wonderful presentation. A story well told, and in very, very simple terms, ladies and gentlemen, she saw a need, and the need was quite simple. Those of you who want to buy things from Agbogloshi, and you don't want to go through the entire busy traffic and the schedule, she has a website that says, Ope tomatoes are mekwa kotama. Ope garden eggs are mekwa kotama. So whether you live in Tamale or you live in Kumasi, you can also do the same thing and be the next big Sam in your region. Let's put our hands together for the amazing job that she's doing within the Agric and ATVET value chain. Our next speaker is one who will talk to us about numbers. Absa Bank believes that it's not just enough for you to dream and think about the agri value chain, but your financial independence is also quite important. And Absa has a unique product that would allow you the financial flexibility that you need to do the things that you have to do. We'll be joined today by Madame Christabel Vogbe. She's the head of youth segments for Absa Bank. Let's put our hands together as she comes on stage to tell us what Absa has for us.
Good morning. Good morning. Thank you so much for having me here. Distinguished leaders, all protocols observed. My name is Christabel again, and I'm the head of youth banking at APSA. First off, let me congratulate you, Reverend and Comfort Okran. Thank you so much. You are doing an amazing job. Because I work in youth banking, I see the impact of how these things go a long way to impact the lives of the youth. So on behalf of our MD, Dr. Edward Nathan Portray, who couldn't be here because of other commitments, I would like to say that APSA is in full support of such initiatives and such programs. Because when we talk about the youth, we think the youth is the future, but the youth is the present. The initiatives, the strategies that we put in place today go a long way to impact the lives of the youth now and in the future. If we do not build the right roadblocks today, we won't achieve what we dream of tomorrow. And at APSA, we are committed, and not just in deeds, but in words. And the likes of our Young Africa Works program, where we empower youth-led businesses with facilities up to $1 million at 10%, is one of those commitments that we have for the youth. So just give me a minute. Let me tell you about some of the products that we have that are fit for the youth. So today we have what we call our Ignition account, and it's our flagship youth account. And so when you open it, it's absolutely free. We do not charge you. We give you a free debit card. Your insurance card is free. It's embedded with an insurance cover, and we've tailor-made it to suit the lifestyle of the youth. We want to give you more, and so we do not just go ahead and just give you products. When you walk into our branches, we have personal bankers who can direct you, who can guide you on how to manage your finances. You know, sometimes when you start a business, you end up mixing it with your personal finances. How many of us have heard of those issues? Too many of us have heard of how people mix personal finances with business finances. We are happy, we are well resourced to help you to separate your business finances from your personal finances. We would love to help you to start up your business for it to also thrive. So walk into any of our booths. We have experienced staff there who are happy to open accounts for you. Just walk in with your Ghana card. But once again, let's be committed to these initiatives. They go a long way to impact our lives. Thank you very much.
Thank you so very much, Absa Bank, for that wonderful, crisp, delightful presentation. Are you ready to win some phones? Are you ready to win some laptops? Do you really want a laptop? Do you want to win a phone? Do you want to win some cash? Is a street crown on your head? Are you sure? Now, how many of you dropped your name in a box when you were entering the auditorium? Did you drop your name in a box? Did you put your name in any bowl? If you didn't, then how can you win the phone? Right now, there's only one name in the bowl. It's my name. So as Shatawale said, street crown on my head. I'm going home with a prize. If you haven't done that already, the team would come around almost every floor to ensure that we collate your names and put it in there. Just relax. Everybody would feature and get a chance. The wow moments at the end of the program, you are likely to win a phone, a laptop, and cash. And as I'm speaking, we are still getting hundreds of young people joining us at the UPSA. Let's celebrate young people for arriving right here at the UPSA. Our next speaker won't tell you about a Greek. She will tell you about agribusiness. She will tell you about a product you're already used to and how she's added value to it and how she's featuring at the international stage. It goes without saying that today, one of Ghana's products is featuring in some business classes across the world. Ladies and gentlemen, my next guest, I'm delighted to introduce on stage Mildred Akotia. She will tell us a story from how Aquaba Fine Food is changing career opportunities across. Please put your hands together and celebrate the remarkable international story of Mildred.
Distinguished guests, all protocols observed, good morning to you all. So today is a day of storytelling, and I'm here to add my voice to the juicy storytelling. So, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Mildred Akotia. I am the founder and CEO of Aquaba Fine Foods. Aquaba Fine Foods is a woman-led agro-processing company, and what we do is that we make the most delicious snacks and kitchen staples, all crafted from locally grown ingredients. Now, Aquaba Fine Foods is on one simple mission, and the mission is that we want to give locally grown ingredients the dignity, the beauty, and the quality locally grown foods deserve. We make beautifully delicious cashews. We make peanuts. We make plantain chips. We make our own agushi, what we love in our palava sauce, beautifully processed and packaged for convenience. Now, my story did not start from a place of confidence. My story actually started from a place of rejection. So usually I tell the story of how I am a medical school reject. Now, I didn't make it to the medical school because I wasn't smart or because I wasn't intelligent. But I believe that sometimes life has a way of, closing doors to you and repurposing your life. So, from not making it to medical school, I read biochemistry for my first degree. Now, on my biochemistry journey, I had the opportunity to travel to the UK a number of times. And something phenomenal and unexpected happened to me during some of my trips. So I found a new love. This wasn't medicine anymore, but I went to the supermarket, and as I strolled through the supermarket aisles, I realized one thing and I was captivated by one thing: the level of innovation of food on those international shelves was mind blowing. I mean, I'm talking about food that was beautifully packaged. I'm talking about food that was creatively branded. And I'm talking about, for the first time, I was seeing food that told stories. And this was all new to me. Science in the University of Nottingham, UK. And then I had work experience in McVitie's, in Heinz, all in the UK, and then in FDA as well in Ghana. Now, while I was in FDA, the dream was still very much alive. This dream transformed and translated into a calling. Now, this calling kept getting louder and louder, and it was just for one thing. The calling was quit, create, build, and see what happens. And so I decided to follow my heart. So I quit my corporate job and my dream came into reality. Now, when I started my journey, I thought that a dream was going to be, those huge factories that I saw at Heinz and in McVitie's. I thought I was going to see the innovation I had experienced, but no, I couldn't afford that. I didn't have the expertise. I didn't have the boldness. I didn't have the experience. And so I had to start from where I was, and I started very small. Now, I started small, but anything that starts and is born has the potential to grow if you groom it and nurture it the right way. 10 years down the line, Aquaba is 10 years today, and 10 years down the line, this is how far Aquaba has come. Aquaba products is in most elite homes. You will find our snacks and our gushi in most elite homes. In most, children from elite homes, you'll find it in their lunch boxes, in their canteens, and this is how far we've come. You will find our snacks in boardrooms where big decisions are made. You will find our snacks in supermarkets like Maxmart, ShopRite, and the list goes on and on. Interestingly, you will find our products also in duty free. And this is at KIA, Kotoka International Airport, Terminal 3. And then you will find our products 30,000 to 40,000 feet off the ground, served on flights to people from all walks of life. Dreams do work. Dreams become reality when you give it the right attention. So recently, something strange happened. Something very interesting happened. Now, in the past, when we talked about food, food was for survival. Everybody was looking for their next source of food just for survival. Today, food has gone beyond survival. Food it stands for lifestyle. Food is luxury. Food is community. Food is connections and opportunities. Now, I'm going to tell you a very short story of what I mean by food is about opportunities and connections. So, a few months ago, I got an order to craft, luxury packages of cashews as a souvenir for a 70th birthday celebration. Now, when the event planners approached me, I was like, but who gives luxury souvenirs as a gift rather to his guests? But then they chose luxury packaging and nothing but food. Now, as my team came together and started planning how to execute this order, we realized that so many people were coming to play for us to be able to achieve this. We realized that we needed a box maker. We realized that we needed a graphic designer. We realized that we needed a print house that could engrave the designs on the boxes. And then we needed my factory to produce the cashews. And when I talk about cashews, I'm passionate because it's an entire value chain of impact. It means the farmer who worked all year round will get money into his pocket. It means the aggregator comes in as well. It means the logistics company will get their wealth. It means the factory hands will get their share. And it means so much more. Now, aside all this, we also needed a content creator. This was somebody who was supposed to piece all the behind the scenes, moments together, create a beautiful story that we could market and show people what we have done and what we are capable of doing. So can you imagine that one supposedly simple order brought wealth that we shared amongst all sorts of people? If this is not about collaboration, if food is not about connections, if food is not about community, then what is this? So somebody is seated here and is asking, do I have a place in in agriculture, in agribusiness, and in TVET? Of course. These are the numerous ways we can all take part in these industries. So there's innovative and sustainable farming. There's agri services where you can offer drone services with all your IT and that the youth are excited about. There's research, there's processing and value addition like I'm doing. Then there's aggregation, storage, logistics. There's branding, packaging, design. There's e-commerce retail. There's food events to be organized. And there's food creation. Content creation to tell the stories our own way and the way it was handed down to us. Was it a walk in the park for me? Of course not. My journey has been a roller coaster, the highs, the lows, the pain, the tears, the blood, and all sorts of things. Finding quality raw material till date remains one of my major, challenges. In Ghana, our quality standards are generally very low. So finding the right quality, right material, your supplier will tell you, but company A took it like that. Why can't Aquaba take it too? But Aquaba can't take it because of the target market, because of the places where we are placing the product, and because of the traction that we are getting. The next is seasonality of raw materials. That bunch of plantain, that huge bunch of plantain that you can get now, as low as 30 cedis or 40 cedis by the side of the street today. Give it another few months, July, May, April next year, that same bunch of plantains will be like 300 Ghana cedis. So then, with all these price fluctuations, how do you price and stay competitive? And then regulatory compliance has been also a headache. As you grow, GRA you come on their radar. They give you a lot of stress. You didn't take withholding, you didn't do that, and it's been a steep learning curve for us. But yes, it is tough, it is painful, it will stretch you, it will shake you. Should you do it? Yes, do it. Do it, take lessons from Akwaba. Start now, my dear. Start in your own whether you want to be that agric person, you have your own journey and you must respect your process. So take advantage of the enormous opportunities. Join me and the several other people who are creating value, and let's build, let's tell our own authentic stories in our own special way. Thank you very much for your audience. Thank you to Springboard Road Show Foundation and to the MasterCard Foundation for the exposure, for the trip to Kenya, for the many young people you bring to my factory, for us to make impact. And it's also impacting us because we are learning. Thank you for the several many opportunities.
Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. Let's put our hands together and celebrate Mildred, a clear ambassador, global ambassador at that, for Ghana's agric ATVET space. Let's put our hands together for Mildred one more time, celebrating her for the wonderful job that she's doing. Again, just to remind all of you about something that's so significant, that at the end of the day, Mildred was part of the Young Innovators Awards she won last year, the agribusiness version of it. And so we celebrate her for what she's doing so far for Mother Ghana. Let's put our hands together for what she's doing for Mother Ghana. Also to say that a fine lady we've come to love as Ajwa Agbogbulushi was also a young innovator. And where you put your thinking to the work and your innovation innovates, we celebrate you. Let's put our hands together for them one more time. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, there's a story that was told to us in the Ashanti region that I cannot do justice to. Let's take it right from Kumasi.
For persons that most of us, we don't have any to the environment that we are in. Mostly, people think the disability is inability. For us, for Ghana Growth Program and education, everything that we've gone through, it has helped us a lot because mostly disability persons who are employed and unemployed, they mostly depend on common fund that the government gives. But that isn't enough. But for now, through Ghana Growth, as a leader, most people call us when it's our common fund can give money to invest in our jobs that we are doing and all those stuff. For now, I am free because normally I don't get those calls coming when is the common fund coming. Now most of the disabled persons are now entrepreneurs having their own works, employing even able persons, part of them. And I give thanks to them for such effort. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's put our hands together. And the reason this is very important to me is this. When we set forth the Ghana Growth Program, which is a MasterCard Foundation initiative in partnership with the Springboard Road Show Foundation, it was clear that the focus would be on young persons, but particularly women and persons living with a disability. So when the last speaker makes the point that one, the common fund is important for persons living with a disability. However, once you economically empower someone living with a disability, then they have a less reliance on a common fund. And I think for me, that is too powerful. Let's celebrate the MasterCard Foundation, the Springboard Road Show Foundation, and all the partners for being an amazing support for the process. Ladies and gentlemen, we're getting into a very important part we call the colloquial or the dialogue, to have a quick conversation with some of our participants of the Ghana Growth Program. In no particular order, I'd like to humbly invite them to the stage. I start with a 35-year-old physically challenged entrepreneur from Galilee who started with low sales Tom Brown and no formal training. She was introduced to Ghana growth through the GFD and later became a participant of the pilot Empower 360 YLO model for mushroom farming. And when she joined the program, her life transformed. She progressed to the youth ambassador stage, receiving training in grooming, communication, financial literacy, and agribusiness. Mary, as we've always called her, was the first in the mushroom farming cohort to restock. And it's important to say that after the training, Mary was given a full startup kit by the MasterCard Foundation and the Springboard Road Show Foundation. Ladies and gentlemen, joining me first on stage is the adorable, the amazing, the ever-loving Mary Tete. You know, celebrating Mary Tete as she joins us on stage. Mary's story is a fantastic one. Mary says, I run my own business now. I am an ambassador in my community. Ladies and gentlemen, let's be upstanding as we celebrate Mary Tete's arrival on stage. Mary, please join. Take your corner there, right there. Thank you so much. Thank you so very much, Mary, for making the time to join us. We're grateful for your time. We're grateful that you could join us. The next person to join, please be seated. The next person to join us on stage is the ever chatty, ever exciting, ever delightful Bernice Aguada. Bernice is a young woman with albinism and a former street hawker who stopped due to harsh conditions and physical challenges. She faced emotional and physical challenges. Bernice is my own person, and Bernice participated in the pilot Empower 360 model mushroom training, which introduced her to agribusiness. She learned cultivation, harvesting, pricing, packaging. Today, all that training has been put to good business. Ladies and gentlemen, my Bernice Aguada, your Bernice Aguada. Let's put our hands together and celebrate her. Next, we talk about what we call D17. And what is D17? We call her I almost said I call like a 12, but I'm not going to say that. I didn't say that. She's the youngest, smart person, brilliant lady. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm speaking about Hagar Saki, a 17-year-old from Techiman whose life changed after meeting the Ghana's Rose Field operator who inspired her with simple, relatable explanations. She participated in the Empower 360 YLO model for soap making training, which transformed her mindset. She learned business management, marketing, customer interactions, among others. Hagar now produces and sells her own products at 17 years. And you're not clapping to that. And guess what? She has already trained her classmates. Come on, let's clap for that one or two. She's fast becoming a role model to her peers and dreams of expanding her business whilst empowering more people. Ladies and gentlemen, Madam Hagar Saki. The final person is the one who can sell Ghana to Ghana. Ladies and gentlemen, I believe in my power of storytelling. But Sylvester told me my story in a way I didn't even know. Ladies and gentlemen, the next person to join us on stage, Sylvester Abdul Razak Lounge. Please join us on stage. Let's put our hands together for him as he joins us on stage. He is an agricultural engineering graduate who farms between 30 to 50 acres of crops and livestock. He's the founder of the Foundation for Rural Development, an organization that has impacted over 1,800 people. His story is the thing where they agree inside, where you people, you know, they see no, I don't even know. In fact, I won't even read about his profile again. Let's put our hands together for Sylvester Abdul Razak. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm too delighted to take a seat on this one to introduce on stage a woman who's a symbol of hope for many young women. One who's been training thousands on her own, who's been inspiring. Her own story is a story of find new values every day. A corporate woman who found value in the beauty space. She says it's not makeup, it's a beauty space. Ladies and gentlemen, the adorable Ghana's very own Janet Sunkwa Mills.
Songs.org.
All right. So this is where I leave them. You all have microphones on your seats. Janet, the very best. Please, as she's greeting, let's put our hands together. Let's warm her up a bit. Thank you so much.
Hello. Good morning.
Morning.
Wowee. You know, as I'm sitting there, yesterday I got home after midnight, after a very long day, but I had to wake up today at 5 a.m. to be here with you amazing people. And you know the beauty about it? I'm infected by your smiles. The enthusiasm in this place is just simply amazing. And Albert, Comfort, you're like family, you know that, right? You're doing amazing with the Springboard Road Show 2025. And what you do, the Ghana grows 500,000 young people in this country across 16 regions, 100 districts. We have ambassadors here. I cannot count, but I'm sure there are how many people? So many. We have MasterCard, we have our chiefs here. God bless you and thank you very much for coming to support us. So what we are going to do today, please relax. Mama Yanji, Ona, don't feel pressured. Don't speak my big English, okay? We okay. We okay. Oh, you are gone. Tree, tree. Oh, okay, all fine. Call microphone. Ubeka tree. Pacho to me some. And I mean some ma. Ube manage. I like that. Ube manage. Sweetheart. Ubeka brofo and now ubeka tree. Hello, Aigbe.
Pacha me the befrafa.
Who the best friend? I like that. You know, I'm in the beauty and wellness space. And when I saw your cornrow, I was like, hey, she's not playing. You're looking gorgeous.
Thank
Sweetheart, Ubeka brofo anachi anankra anaibe. Ubeka chi. I love that. Sylvester, what are we doing? The man who can sell Ghana to Ghana. What will you speak? English. Fantastic. Are we okay? Big Boss, how many minutes do we have? Imbeleo.
We have 20 minutes.
20 minutes. Okay,
Yes.
let's do this quickly. Are you all okay?
Yes.
All right. Mary, let's sing.
Achoye.
Yeah. Well, why are you fan?
Hidasi.
Obi ahu ye wo fie.
Achoye ami adom.
By God's grace. Mary, wo story no me kan no na ye me de pa. Abrofo can be almost say it was intriguing. Ah, now wo Tom Brown.
Achoye.
And now yeah, then feed Tom Brown. And as is here, wo ton mushroom. Na nia me kan wa wo story no mo cry ye me de no. Wo say Ghana grows. I have never felt so empowered. You probably cannot grasp what I'm saying. When somebody says, I have never felt so empowered that they've been given the power to do something, to achieve something. Mary, me pacho, chechemu eyeden, ena ufi Tom Brown, ena sisia uye mushroom.
Chomidasi. Mida Springboard Road Show Foundation ase. And I'm the Mastercard Foundation ase. Ewo akwenya ene omodia amame. Meni agye bebree. Yɛfrɛ me Mary Akuye Tete. Wobɛtumi afrɛ me Aku Baby.
Aku Baby.
Pacho, na meyɛ Tom Brown ɛtɔn. Nti one day, meda hɔ na GFD office frɛ me sɛ program bi ɛrekɔ so ɛwɔ Mastercard Ghana Growth program bi ɛrebɛkɔ so. Nti m'ani bɛgye sɛ mɛjoin anaa? Ɛna mese ae, m'ani bɛgye. Na mebisa me ho sɛ Ghana Growth ɛyɛ dɛ ba adeɛ koraa. Nti mefaa me phone ɛna me searchee ɛna mehuu sɛ ɛyɛ program a ɛboa mmabunu ɛna persons with disability. Nti me first training a me joinee no ɛyɛ ambassador training no. Nti me start da hɔ ara na ɔmo frɛ me sɛ Empower 360 mushroom farming. M'ani bɛgye sɛ mɛjoin anaa? Na me se ae, m'ani bɛgye paa sɛ mede mushroom no ɛbɛka me Tom Brown business ne ho.
That's fantastic. Inti mushroom no, ɛdeɛ bɛn pɔtɛn ɛna woyɛ with mushroom no. Wo grow kɛkɛ anaa wo process?
Pacho, for now no. Yɛtɔ bag, metɔ ɛwɔ yɛsɛ no hɔ. Na mabɛhwɛ so na ma harvest. Me harvest a mede yɛ Tom Brown, mede yɛ mushroom tea, ɛna mede yɛ mushroom powder. Mewɔ dry and fresh mushroom nso wɔ hɔ.
Oh wow, can we give it up for her? And in case you didn't know, when I heard about Mary's stories, I had to go and research about mushrooms. And I found that mushroom supports heart and gut health. Believe it or not, mushrooms support our immune system and indeed our brain health. Media nanka minim say mushroom di yedi gu nkrakra mu eno ano no na egu fufuo no so. But sesi ano matias say mushroom ahoɔden wom pa. Yɛbɛda Springboard ase ne asan da Mastercard Foundation ase mpatwɔ mo me mbɔnsɛm kɛseɛ Emma Mary. Mary yɛda ase. Moniyo. Auntie Bernice.
Mama.
Agboada.
Yes, ma.
Can you check her voice? I was saying, Mama. I don't have daughters, but if I had daughters, you'd be one of them.
Thank you.
Last year, I had the privilege of being on the Spring Road again with Mastercard, and it was a beauty and fashion show contest at the Mastercard Foundation office. Don't treat me like a fool because I don't do giddy giddy giddy. Do you know that song?
Yes.
You do? Can you sing it for Bernice? Who is brave enough? Nobody. Nobody. I know that song. Bernice, inti mi pacho, Shreyeng, what are the challenges you faced? And do you know what Mary said in her story? She said, I see myself as an empowered entrepreneur. How strong is that? Can you clap for Bernice? Bernice, inti uye den ena ufi street talking. Obi a oton adie ewo kwan ho. Na die mpoten ena woton. Ena sisi a wafi saa adeton no a sisi a wosu ye mushroom. Cheche mu kakra.
Pacho medasi. Edi kan me school no na me information bebree say metimi ato aso film. If he say me ko school no nea me fail no na ano ɔden because stigma m'ani ayɛ nhu adeɛ papa ɛwɔ akyire nti no ɛwɔ sɛ mekɔ board no ho ansa na makɔhwɛ adeɛ a yɛatwerɛ egu board no ho nti mabe mu bu school kɔ ho so mewie school mese mɛtena fie ɛna akɔm so wɔ hɔ nti no wontumi nka sɛ wotena fie saa kɛkɛ nti mehyɛ aseɛ ne aburo ne nkateɛ na mede makyekyere bi na mede ebi egu bottle mu na mede akyinkyin ɛwɔ area no mu nti menemu na mebɛsua sɛ ewia no nyɛ mma me colour no nti no metu na ewia nim bebree a ɛbɛha me menya skin cancer a ɛbɛha adwene nti mehyɛ aseɛ sɛ me ne nkurɔfoɔ kasa meyɛ advert ama nkurɔfoɔ na mete fie na biribiara a ɛbɛba biara a ɛyɛ genuine a ɛbɛma me sika nko ara deɛ mede me ho bɛbɔ nti mewɔ mu na mebɛhyia Mr. Charles Bentum from GFD ɔno na ɔka kyerɛɛ me sɛ Springboard Road Show Foundation ɛyɛ program bi a yɛfrɛ no Empower 360 na meyɛ interested a na meka sɛ why not biribiara a ɛde sika bɛba deɛ mɛyɛ nti ɔde me din kaa ho na yɛkɔɔ training no na training no nso deɛ ɛsɛ a ɔmo gyeeɛ ɔmo kyerɛɛ adeɛ 5 days ne na ɛyɛ powerful na esuaeɛ from sɛ a wo ne customers bɛkasa wo yɛbɛyɛ wɔ packaging sɛ a biribiara ni a customer interaction sɛ a wobɛsave wo sika sɛ a wobɛtoto wo nneɛma wo business ho bɛsi nnɛ koraa ɔmo gu so a ɔmo frɛ kyerɛkyerɛ me ɔmo bisa me sɛ a business no ho ɛrekɔ nti efiri hɔnom na nyame adom ne Springboard Road Show Foundation adom Mastercard Foundation adom kakra nkakra ɛnɛ nso me nso mekita me nsa ano adwuma a meyɛ sisi a me nso mɛka sɛ yɛyɛ contribution wɔ fie a metumi yɛ bi me ho ase me ho so
I like that. Also, me ho ato me ho so. And yes, you feel
nyame
good, you
adom
feel confident.
yes and ɔhaw kakra nso ɛwɔ mu na ɛyɛ me condition no ɛnyɛ nkurɔfoɔ bebree ɛna ɛte aseɛ nti yɛgu so a yɛbɔ yɛn ho mmɔden yɛma nkurɔfoɔ akyerɛkyerɛ ne sɛ issues regarding disability no ɔmo bɛhu na ɔmo ate aseɛ sɛ ɛnyɛ adeɛ esan nti no sɛ obi yɛ person with disability na ɔtɔn adeɛ na ɔtɔ bi a onyɛ bi ɔno nso yɛ nipa te sɛ wo a anka menyaeɛ a mɛba te sɛ wo nanso Awurade na anim nea nti a me nso maba sei
Of course. Eradi and enim nienti. Yes, say. Sisiano, global population 8 billion. Wonkwa wo gyina mu a wokɔ space a obi anhu yɛn but nyame a ɔnim nea ɔyɛ ɔbɔ yɛn nyinaa ɛna yɛn nyinaa yɛyɛ important so I'm so happy that you do not feel discouraged bɔn ho mmɔden saa o madam na ɔbɛgyina ha no ɔka akɔ aba asɛm no eburo ne nkateɛ no so woso wobɛtumi akɔntinu nti yɛ mushroom no fa eburo ne nkateɛ no ka ho na kɔ so a yɛ me feel say in the next 3 years me gyina Venice nkyɛn koraa mentumi ngyina hɔ wayɛ adeɛ nyame nhyira wo bebree Venice congratulations
thank you
my sweet 17-year-old hey guy
Yes, mommy.
hey guy to say
But your body, I draw
see
me.
now kasa boko boko na to say nya wani yeshisa wani yeshifa you're very courageous and for that we need to give her a round of applause you're so courageous Techima omo ho te say
Obia, hey.
obia ho ye Mary hey guy Mika when I was reading your story, what say, what say, Ghana grows transformed my mindset. That's a very powerful statement because everything starts in our minds. Just say, why a crado, right? Wadwin da ho pefe. Cheche mu kakra eba ne say, and I will start soap making with the Springboard Road Show Foundation.
Pacho, that's me maame ɛyɛ adwuma wɔ Springboard Ghana Glues. Na da bia ɔkɔ adwuma a ɛyɛ na mpɛ sɛ medi n'akyi na menkɔtie bi. But ɛberɛ bia ɔse wokɔ school nti no tena fie. Kɔsi sɛ Ghana Glues etimi boa mma bunu bi te sɛ me a, ɛnea me nso mede me ho bɛgye m. Nti me maame firi akwantuo mu baeɛ no, mebisaa ne bebree ɛfa Ghana Glues ho. Ɛna obisaa me sɛ, dɛn na metumi de me nsa ayɛ? Ɛna meka kyerɛ ne sɛ, sɛmina yɛ adeɛ bi a ɛberɛ ne aberɛ nyinaa yɛyi so wɔ yɛ daadaa asetena mu. Nti sɛ akwannya bi ba a, mɛpɛ sɛ mesua kwan a yɛfa so yɛ sɛmina. Kɔsi sɛ da koro bi yɛwɔ hɔ a na ɔse Empower 360. Na aka kakra nso na makɔtwerɛ BC. Nti obisaa me sɛ, Hega, wobɛkɔ anaa? Ɛna meka kyerɛ ne sɛ, ane. Ɔse nti wode school bɛto hɔ na wakɔ? Ɛna mese a mɛkɔ sɛ meba a mɛsan atoa school no so. Ampa yɛkɔdii 1 week na mebaa Accra. Mebaeɛ mebɛhyiaa nnipa ahodoɔ bebree. Like mebaeɛ deɛ na mesuro but ɛberɛ kɔ anim no, Lady Comfort Okran ɔfaa yɛn nyinaa sɛ ne mma. Ma yɛhu kwan a wɔbɛfa so a wo ne nnipa ɛbɛtena a wo ne ne nya asɛm bia. Ɛwom sɛ yɛkɔɛ sɛ yɛkɔsua sɛmina yɛ kɛkɛ. Nanso ɔsan kyerɛkyerɛɛ nneɛma bebree a ɛfa abrabɔ. Ɔde nnipa ahodoɔ bebree ɛbaeɛ ɛma ɔmo bɛkyerɛɛ kwan a wɔbɛfa so a wo ne nnipa ɛbɛtena. Ɛhɔ no ɛyɛ me dɛ. Na me madam a ɔkyerɛɛ me adeɛ nso, ɛsiane sɛ na meyɛ akwaraa wɔ mu nti no, na ɔno nso twi me bata no. Ma ɛhyɛɛ me nkuran sɛ mɛyere me ho na mesua sɛmina no yɛ. Na sɛ mesua yɛ na mekɔ fie a, memfa nhyɛ me nko ara me ho. Me nso mɛkɔ abɔnten na makɔkyerɛ afoforɔ a ɔmo te sɛ me. Ampa nso meyɛeɛ. That's it.
Why adeɛ? Nti samna no dodo ahe na woyɛ? Mitumi beto bi.
Patrai.
Cheche mu kakra samna different ones ahe na woyɛ?
Patrai. Mekɔ mehu sɛ yɛtumi di
Mɛma ne
sradeɛ.
nkyɛ pii na yɛma Sylvester so so nkasa kakra.
Mekɔɛ sɛ yɛtumi di sradeɛ, nantwie sradeɛ ɛyɛ sɛmina. Nti meyɛ fat soap. Yɛsan di nkuto ɛne ngo ɛyɛ sɛmina. Meyɛ liquid soap. Meyɛ Dettol. Meyɛ after wash ɛna mesan yɛ omo ne parazo.
Wow. Wow. Why adeɛ? Ɛna nkurɔfoɔ ahe dodo ahe ɛna wɔyɛ training.
Medase. Sɛ meka sɛ mɛka nkurɔfoɔ a matwerɛ ne ɔmo a, ɛbɛboro 5,000.
Really?
500.
500.
Yes, please.
Na sɛ 5,000 ne 500 deɛ ɛbɛn. Nti wobɛtumi ayɛ anaa meboa?
Patrai.
Congratulations. Why adeɛ papa?
That's it.
Me are sure so obiara in the family they are very proud of you.
Patrai.
Cause why? Why?
Patrai. Me that's.
For addition so come on. Why?
Patrai.
Super. Sylvester.
Yes, please.
The only gentleman among the ladies. How are you feeling?
By God's grace, I'm fine.
We will look after you, okay? So don't worry. Congratulations.
Thank you.
I hear you have so many accolades. I cannot mention them. But well done.
Thank you.
You employ people. You are engaged in community development in the rural areas. You are in agri-farming. Recently, you've added poetry. You can do everything. Tell us your journey.
Okay. Thank you so much. First of all, I will thank Springboard Road Show Foundation in partnership with MasterCard Foundation and Albert Okran and Madame Comfort. They are so wonderful people in my journey, and I can't, if I do not mention them, my journey is halfway. Yes. I think I started farming some years ago, but it wasn't that easy. Things were so difficult as a young guy who want to go into agriculture. We all know that within the northern sector, it's for our fathers. How to access land is always difficult. But in all that, I tell myself that I must do it through hard work and resilience. Because everything in this life is about the passion you have and what the impact is. So I have seen that there was a problem somewhere in our food value chain. And I look into that, what can I do to sort out things from that area? That is where I know that many people, we all eat. Without food, we can't do anything. So the food side is one criteria that I was looking at. So I said, as far as there is soil, something significant is inside. So I do my little research on it, and I started the journey for crops. And later on, when I engaged with Springboard, I don't know about them. It was a friend that introduced me to their programs where they came to the north to train people on processing, value addition, and the rest. So I joined them on that program. So in that program, that I get the opportunity to have messages from them through SMS about agriculture, about how to develop myself, about how to be financially independent as a young person. So I embraced their call and I work hard with them. And last year, I was being recognized as one of the young innovators award winner in the agriculture area.
Let's give him a round of applause.
So I was being sent to Kenya by them, and I did not pay a peso as they sent me there. So I came back, and it was such a wonderful program in Koforidua like this. That was where they exposed me to the whole world.
Wow. Congratulations.
Thank you so much. People were calling, asking me what I do. And really, frankly speaking, the partnership I had right now through the Ghana Growth Program, which has exposed me, is really fantastic. I have partners from the UK. I have partners from Australia. I have partners from Sudan currently. And we have been partnershiping in the business. So through them, I'm able to help people with the knowledge they give me. So they train us on several things. I think they have a lot of programs that have been running. And I've been joining them. I will encourage the youth here that don't miss every program in your life. That's one secret thing that I've been doing. When they organize a program, it's not even in agri, but I try to see what is there. So anytime I go there, I get connection. I got to know new people. And that new people would expose you to other people. Wow. So that was where I've seen that in the agri area, I must hold my belt well.
Wow,
Yes,
wow. Do you see why he can sell Ghana to Ghana? Amazing. Amazing. And thank you all. Thank you, Mary. Thank you, Bernice, Hagar, and indeed Sylvester for making time to join us. And ladies and gentlemen, did you know that they are the ambassadors of this program across the nation? And now, Albert, Comfort, MasterCard. This thing has gone beyond Ghana. Did you hear, Sylvester? Croatia. Did you mention Croatia? So Australia. I was just joking, by the way. There is Sudan. There is everywhere. Nime kename nananom yadamwase. Samwatsnase. Mipacho. Let's give them a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen.
And hello. I want to add something here.
Hey, Sylvester hasn't finished.
Yes.
Sylvester, you have 20
I want to surprise them for this, and it's really amazing as a young person. I think my company now, we have permanent 15 workers in my company.
Wow.
And we have women across the region. We are almost 2,000 plus who is under the foundation. And this year, we have a farmland that we have cultivated 150 acres as we speak.
Wow.
Let's put our hands together for Sylvester.
Thank you so much. It's amazing.
It doesn't end. Ladies, if you will indulge me, can we give them a standing ovation, please? Congratulations. Well done.
Let's put our hands together and celebrate them. Celebrate them. Celebrate them. We celebrate all our ambassadors. We celebrate Janet Sumpa Mills for being the voice for young people. If you haven't taken a keen notice of her face, she's been a stalwart in adding heritage and culture to Ghana's most beautiful. Let's put our hands together. So she's always on TV3 every year, helping choose Ghana's most beautiful. So I celebrate you guys. Thank you so much. Let's be seated. And we're grateful for your time. Thank you so much. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, as they started the program, it was clear. This is Janet from the house of Sumpa Mills. Hey. DJ, how about we street crown a bit? How about we street crown also a bit, DJ? Should we do some street crown on my head? Should we do some street crown on my head? DJ, can we do some street crown? Let the DJ be too slow. Oh. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're watching online, hey. That's why it's a king time. We also want to celebrate our consortium partners for being with us. A special thanks to Absa Bank for being the financial powerhouse. Also to say that Absa Bank is also a proud partner of the MasterCard Foundation. And how many of you are ready to win the phone and a laptop? Now I've noticed that about 400 of you have put something inside. If you haven't put anything inside, it will come to you. But before all of that, let's party a bit. The person that I introduce next won TV3 Mentor, the 12th season. He's one of my super favorite persons. His name is Bino Ayoni.
Yeah.
Hey.
Oh, are you having some fun here tonight? Hey, let me hear you say, whoa, yo. Say, whoa, yo. Say, are you ready now?
Hey.
Are you ready? But you know, say so many things they work for different people. Aye. As you they work for the bunda, me and they pray every day for the moolah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So many things they work for different people. Hey, alright then. Everything we say bye now. Say bye now. Say bye now. One time. See, I want live the best life. Anytime I pull up big bands in the party, the whole of them say, yes, I. Alright then. Hey, because me a free. I don't like when I do it. Me not stage from my brother. No, me not stage. Reckless life. No, me not do it too big like elephant. Poverty, make you please and leave. Oh, I swear, I can't lie. Yeah, nothing there I cannot do. Oh, no, yeah. See, me, I read patience for every girl in the world. Oh. Do me something where go fi sweet my belly. For you, mama, me I go rather die for you. Sacrifice my daily bread for you. You know say I go fi die for you. Oh, for you. Oh, yeah, carry my motor. Carry the keys to my house. They go. I dey on colos. Girl, you dey put me on colos. About patience, I swear. You go to be a man, oh, I swear. I can't lie. Oh, no. Nothing there I cannot do. Oh, no. Balance, DJ, balance.
Boy. Hey.
Are you having some fun here tonight? I don't even know what time it is. So this song is simple. It's my new song, right? And the title is perfect. So, Shikari, big body, oh. You know, go fit to do yourself fast, my baby, oh. Say now she dey cool my temper. See, oh no, man. Me a go fit a body, oh no, oh, my baby, oh. Alright, say me I go follow you go my baby. Put your photo for my Instagram, girl, and go you down like a memo. Oh no, oh baby, follow me go my shorty. Put your photo for my TikTok, and I go you down. If I go like win the laptop song. But I hear say some envelope thing, or the past envelope. Is there an envelope thing happening here? Something is happening. Oh, somebody say something is happening. Alright, so my next song is Stand Firm. Alright? So everything where I talk, you go just reply me with stand firm, you go feel do for me. Stand firm, you go feel do for me. Okay. A one, a two, a three, say stand firm. Hey, inna the street, inna the hood, inna the ghetto, when we pull up in the zongo. Right, in every nook and every cranny, and the corner, the ghetto in the yard, me say. And this is for the ghetto youth and the Rasta youth and the Tribunto. And this is for the pastor them and the choir master where they play don't know. Tell them one man suit and me call up a day. God man me say that again. If I rather thing me I go do it again. Me no pray no voodoo only jah. Anytime me roll up in the name of man, them they say me love him because them they say I be really for your man. Anytime I pull up in the sun with them, they call me down. They got them say me a the real Taliban. Say stand for what? In the street, in the hood, in the ghetto, in the zone for say. Okay, now let's do it on the beat. Alright? Many rise and many fall. Many come up through that door. But we stand firm and them fall. Marathon will win their round. Say them bad. Better know we better than them by far. What thing? Stand firm is coming. Are you ready? So 1, 2, 3, stand firm. What? Inna the street, inna the hood, inna the ghetto, inna. Say what? What? Inna the street, inna the hood, inna the ghetto, and we can't put a song. Say this is for the Rasta youth and every ghetto youth. Say, and this is for the pastor them and the choir. Bless up. Thank you so much for having me. My name is Bino Ayoni. Big shout out to my father. This is my father in Christ and in real life. So anytime you are looking for me, attack him. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for having me. Thank you.
And 20 days we need dance again. Anytime I pull up in the summer, them call me that dog and I'm saying,
You, bro. If I say I can do better than him, you won't believe me. Everything I say, you say stand firm. Hey, hey, hey. It was I use to bring your food as part of the extended value chain. As we go on, I'm taking notice of royalty that we've been joined by our traditional leaders. And I would find the time to acknowledge all of them without breaking any protocol. But before all of that, the entire program, which started in 2023, started because MasterCard Foundation believed in the young people in Africa. It started because MasterCard Foundation believed that 30 million Africans had to be prioritized relative to providing dignified and fulfilling jobs. It is possible because MasterCard Foundation elected to invest in Africans. Our next speaker will tell the MasterCard Foundation's story even much more better than I have done. They will tell us the why, and they will reinforce that they are happy with what we have done so far. Ladies and gentlemen, our next speaker is Madam Emilia Asamoah, Head Workforce Development of the MasterCard Foundation. Let's put our hands together for our program partners who made all of this possible across Africa.
Hello, good morning, please. The dialogue was amazing and the performance was just an absolute pleasure. Unfortunately, I don't have a good voice like you, so I can't even begin to compete with anyone. So I'll just deliver my speech.